everyone, BentlyK here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today's video is a hot flash and wrinkles makeup video, and we are going to be doing a full face of e.l.f. products. I think I have everything. I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible, but it is a full face and I'm slow. So I will edit down as much as I can. So let's get started. We are going to do the TikTok method. So I'm going to start off with the CeraVe. I didn't get a e.l.f. moisturizer. I didn't even think of it because I like this one. So we're just going to put this one on. So I guess I didn't have a full face. But I could have. There are lots of e.l.f. moisturizers. I just didn't even think of it. This is the e.l.f. HD something powder. And it's the loose powder. And it looks really fine, so I'm hoping it works just as well as my Bye Bye Pores. Powder this right over my moisturizer. Now I have some e.l.f. setting spray. Now, guess I should get it going. There. Okay, now let's try this. You know what? I don't think I have an e.l.f. primer. Oh wait, I do. I have that jelly primer, which is not my favorite. Oh, I have the putty primer too. I'll use it out. So I have the e.l.f. putty primer and the this one, but I don't like this jelly primer. When I do the TikTok method, it doesn't work as well. I actually prefer a moisturizing type, you know, like this. But I don't have an e.l.f. one, so I'm going to use the putty primer and hope for the best. I'm just really going to mix it in my fingers so that hopefully I don't get any balling. I'm just going to use a little bit of this on the rest of my face. I mean, a tiny bit. Because it's also one that I don't think it does as well underneath with the TikTok method. You know, with the powder and stuff under it. Okay, it still feels kind of sticky, but we're going to move on anyways. Hopefully it won't do anything crazy. I am going to use the e.l.f. BB cream. We already tested this one out. It did really well, I think, for the with the TikTok method. So that's what we're gonna do. And I am just going to dot this around on my face. I might have gotten too much, but you know. It's a BB cream, so I need the moisture anyways. I'm going to use my e.l.f. brush. This is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. And I used to use these all the time for my foundation. And I'm going to try and stipple it a little bit just because of what I put underneath it. I don't really want it to move anything. So we're going to move it around like this. And then I'm going to go in with a sponge, an e.l.f. sponge. It's very glowy so far. And now I'm going to go in with my damp sponge. And this is an e.l.f. sponge. And I don't remember if I like this or not, but I still had it, so. But I wasn't reaching for it, so. I know I like those ones from Amazon a lot. But this one seems okay. All right, that's good for that. So let's go in with our concealer. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer and satin finish. And my color is fair. Fair warm. It's fair warm. I'm not going to put it on my eyelids because I have a eye primer from them. So let's go in and blend this out. All right, well, this is not a super high coverage concealer. Not as high as I would like it to be. But it is nice and easy to blend. I did end up putting a little bit in the inner corner just because I had so much there and I needed to blend it. Now we're going to go in with powder. We're going to use the same HD powder that I used underneath. See if it's as good as my Bye Bye Pores. It's pretty good. Although I do see some chunks staying behind, but that's okay. I'll get those with the brush after I get a nice amount on here. All right, let's go in with the powder brush again. Now, oh yeah, so all those little chunks are gone. So that's kind of weird, those little white chunks that you get. But otherwise, it seems like it really does smooth your skin. Not as good as the Bye Bye Pores, though. Okay, let's go in with some bronzer. Let's do some contouring. This looks really, really, really orange, though. So, hopefully, it'll be fine, right? Well, I guess we get an orange nose. But it's fine, right? We like orange. Orange is one of my favorite colors. All right. It's very orange. Let's go ahead and grab a fluffier brush. So I probably would have picked a different color. I think I'm going to go a little bit over it with, I'll use this. This is the Truffle palette, I'm sure. Yeah. And see that one color right there. This color right here. And just tone down a little of the orange. I need a brush. Of course, we could have just went too far the other way. It looks like we did. That just looks like dirt now, huh? So, what do you do then? You go like this with your powder and remove it. There, that's pretty good, huh? That's better. I like it better. So we're going to go with that. And we're just going to go over the orange a little bit. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Let's just move on. No more of this, though. That was too dark. Okay. I'm going to give this one a no. So, we've got blush, and this blush is Rosy Always Rosy. But it's a pretty color. I like this one, though. Well, I like the blush. It's subtle. It's not so dramatic as the bronzer was. See if I can blend this out so I don't look like Baby Jane. So let's go for the highlight. And this is the highlight. And it is rose gold. Sometimes these have like a coating on them, especially when they have a pattern like this, so it takes a bit of work to get it to where it actually is coming off on your brush. I think it is. That looks pretty good. All right, we're gonna stop. Okay, I'm not thrilled with the highlight. I mean, it looks pretty, but it's kind of too much work. This is an eye primer. Yeah, it's got a little doe foot. Yeah, it's meh. But I'm sure it was very inexpensive, so as in rule, it's a good thing. I do like the HD powder so far. That's my favorite thing so far. Okay, now we're gonna do eyeshadow, and I have this. This is the e.l.f. Need It Nude palette. Let's go for this white one just to set. It's a white. It's the first color in the palette that is just to set that eye primer. So I think I'm gonna go with this guy right here for my transition color. Well, it's kind of dark for transition, huh? Nope, it's gonna do though, because otherwise I'd have to go for a shimmer. So let's just do that. And I'm gonna use my same brush, which is an e.l.f. brush. It's an e.l.f. blending brush. They don't take much time on their descriptions, do they? Oh yeah, I can just go at it real softly and it will be perfect. Oh, I actually really like this color. I thought it was going to be a lot darker. So I'm just going to pull this nice and high. Do windshield wipers and then circles on the outer lid. So I'm going to just go nice and high and then do circles on the outer lid. Till I get it to the color I want it. Darken up the crease and then pull it up. It got a little darker on that side. Okay, now I am going to, on the lid, I think I'm going to go in with this champagne color, which is the second one. And see, it's a shimmer or metallic. And see if it'll show up without wetting it. Because I do find that I like e.l.f. metallics fine as long as you wet them. And I believe it needs to be wet because you get too much fallout from them when you don't wet them. So I'm just gonna get some all over my brush, and then I'm gonna spray it. And go in and put it about 2/3 of the way over on the lid. I am going to go in with a darker color for my outer corner, just a little bit of outer corner. So I'm going to get a smaller brush, and I'm going to use a matte, I think, the darkest one in here, which I don't think is really that dark. Yeah, it's not. So I'm just gonna pack it on here. And then just kind of, I just want to give it some lift in this outer corner. I like the eyeshadow. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm gonna do, now I'm gonna spray my face before I do anything else. And then I'm gonna take this and push it all in just to make sure that BB cream stays where I put it. Now we are going to do my eyeliner, and I have this No Budge retractable liner in black. So I'm going to push line. I'm just going to put my little finger on my lid and push so that my eyelash turns up. And I'm going to draw between the lashes. And then I'm going to add just a little bit on top on the outer, about third. And then I'm going to take my smudgy brush and I'm just going to pull my lid tight and go back and forth so that I can make sure that that gets spread out between my lashes. And I kind of pull it up a little bit to make a liner line, a smudgy line. Just like that. And because it's smudgy, you can mess with it a little bit. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is lashes. And it is the Waterproof Lengthen and Volume Mascara from e.l.f. So I'm trying this Lengthen and Volume from e.l.f. Yeah, no, I don't like the mascara. I can tell you that already. Basically, all it's doing is making it black. Maybe if I get more on it. So, it's a no. It's a definite no on the mascara. But, you know, for a full face, the mascara and the bronzer, only being the two no's, especially at the price, I'm sure they were $3 to $6. I don't know how much. But that's usually, you know, I think the only thing that might have been more expensive was the eyeshadow. We haven't done the brows yet. And I'm afraid that since I've been using this brow serum, my brows are so much darker that this might not be dark enough. But we're going to give it a shot anyways. So this is the Instant Lift Brow Pencil in Top. So let's just see. And I'll get this mascara off after I do my brows. Oh, it may be good. Well, so far so good. I don't like them when they're super creamy or when they're super waxy. And so far it's not. Only thing is, sometimes when they're like perfect, when you go to brush them, they completely go away. Which is why I don't like them too creamy, because that's what seems like it happens, especially with the ones that are too creamy. This is why I don't do my brows on camera usually, because it takes a while. I like it. I do like the brow product. We'll see how it stays on though. Okay, I like the brow product. I think it's great. Let's try the lipstick. I did try this a little bit on my hand. It's very, very pink. So this shirt's probably going to make it look even pinker. And it is grapefruit. Sheer, slick grapefruit. It's not that sheer because it's very pink. There, that's not too bad. I thought it was going to be a lot pinker. That's why I went at it so, because I didn't want it to be too pink. But I think the whole look turned out pretty good. What do you guys think? Okay, so the products we used, we'll start from the beginning. The CeraVe, I love. The powder, I love. The HD powder, love that. I'm taking these out as I go so that I can remember what I used. I mean, what I've already said. What's next? The spray. The spray seems really good. It didn't make spots anywhere. It seems like it's set really good. I mean, I don't know that I like it better than my Morphe because I like the aerosol. But, you know, okay. So we did that, and then we did the foundation. It's okay for a BB cream. I liked it. The concealer, I would like a little more coverage, but it's also okay. You know, if you're looking for a super affordable brand, e.l.f. is your ticket. And this, I think the look turned out pretty good considering the trouble we had. So as far as this, I would say no. I don't know what colors they have because this was a gift. So this color is just as orange as it looks like it is. So I would say this is a no for me, definitely. This, I like this just fine. This, I like it. It just seemed like a lot of work. But like I told you, when they ever have a pattern on them, you seem to have to work at them a little. And at the end, I think it looks good. I think it looks good. So I would give this a thumbs up. And this a thumbs up, even though the putty primer I love. It didn't peel, it didn't ball up or anything, so it's perfect. This primer did fine. I didn't have any problems with it underneath, so it's good. And I liked it before. The gripping primer. This is the watermelon. I don't even know if you can still get this because I haven't seen it, but it was good. The eye primer did great. a lot better than I thought, because when I first put it on, I thought, I don't know if it covers quite enough. It's fine, but I don't know. But it looks good now. So I'd give it a thumbs up too. I really like this pencil, and it's darker than I thought it was. You know, for a top, it worked fine, because my eyebrows got real dark. This, what is this? Liner? It was great. It was great. I love it. The eyeshadow, I like the eyeshadow. I did use the spray on the metallic, which I do with all of e.l.f.'s metallics, because it's just so simple to do that, and then you don't have any fallout. It's great. So that's all good. And the only other thing I have is the mascara, and I definitely thumbs down on the mascara. The mascara and the bronzer are the only two things that didn't work out for me. So that's it, guys. That's our full face. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and hit that little notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching my videos, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah!